Well, thank you for that warm round of applause. Welcome to the 5th episode of Retro MasterMindless, the quiz show that tugs on the retro video game memories and makes grown men weep with angered frustration. I've got two such men today. I wonder if they're going to weep. We'll soon find out. I am your host, Magnus Novabugson, and today I welcome the two of the Sunday Strollers. Just two of them, not all of them, just two of them, and they face each other in this classic battle of retro knowledge. My first contestant is a massive pianist. Yes, I did say pianist. And the founder of the Sunday Stroll Show, Mr. Dancentral. How are you doing, sir?
I'm very well, thank you, Novabugson. How are you doing?
How are you feeling this evening?
Nervous and like I'm not going to do very well.
You're not confident in beating your good friend into submission?
I don't know. I'd like to say so, but I've got a bad feeling. I don't know.
When we get to your specialist subject, I do like your specialist subject, I have to admit, because it's one of my favourites too. So the second person, who he faces, well, we all know him as Shockz16, but he is a man who is not afraid to shock people with his choice of hats and cutting wit. Hello, Adam. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you very much. How are you?
I'm pleasured to be talking to you and have you two on the show, because this is going to be epic. I thought we were all going to say it in unison.
Why am I against him?
Well, I got the idea that from Mr. Dancentral himself, I got the idea that you two were very good buddies. So I thought, hey, it's always good to have buddies.
He's all right.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a twat, but he's all right.
Fair enough.
I just owe him a huge favour, so now I'm like contracted to appear in some of his videos and act like his friend. So.
Oh, you see, that's brilliant. That's brilliant, because the gloves are off already. That's fighting talk. That's what we like to hear on Retro MasterMindless. Okay, what we're going to do, we will start with Mr. Dancentral.
Oh no!
You have 15 questions in 2 minutes on general retro knowledge.
This is going to be awful.
Video game knowledge. You can pass on any of the questions, and you can return to that question after your quota of questions incomplete. Do you understand the rules?
Okay. Yeah, I understand.
Okay, good. So, Dancentral, are you ready?
No, but go on.
Okay. Let's go. What was the only Castlevania title released on the Mega Drive? Remember, you can pass.
Castlevania 2?
No. You remember, you can pass.
I don't know him. Okay, yeah, go on, pass.
Pass. What classic Atari 2600 game features rows of rainbow-coloured blocks that you have to destroy?
I never grew up with the Atari 2600. It's too early for me. Pass.
Pass. When was the PS2 Slim Edition released? In what year? Just say a year, quick.
2002.
No.
Pass. Go on.
Pass. In what year did Atari end support for the 8-bit computer range?
Why is it all about Atari?
Just chuck a year out. Chuck a year out.
1989.
No.
1993.
Oh, close, but no.
92.
Yes, correct. What was the first Final Fantasy game released on the PlayStation 1?
Final Fantasy 3?
No.
I don't know.
No.
I'm not a fan of Final Fantasy.
40 seconds remaining.
Pass.
Pass. What game series features the character Dante?
Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry, correct. Which console suffered from the Red Ring of Death?
Xbox 360.
Xbox 360, correct. What is the name of the handheld version of the TurboGrafx-16?
Atari, no. Not Atari Jag, no.
What is the name of the handheld version of the TurboGrafx-16?
I don't know. Atari, no, it's not Atari anything.
15 seconds.
Atari Lynx, no. Okay. No.
Pass. Pass. What game stars Gilius Thunderhead and Death Adder?
Pass again.
Pass! Oh! Hang on a minute. Oh, no, the time's run out, but I'm just about to start the last question, your 10th question. What was the name of the optional robot accessory that came with the NES at launch?
Oh, it's not that little,
It's little, yes. Sort of.
What was his name? Not Robin. Oh, what's his name?
You've got 5 seconds, Grace.
Something. It's been with.
You're very close. Say it. Just say it. Say what you think.
No.
No.
It was something the robot.
No, it was something the robot. That's what I've already told you. Your time is up, unfortunately.
Oh my god, that was awful.
You got to 10 questions out of 15, and you only got 3 right. So,
I told you.
Oh, go back on the questions you missed.
It was all about Atari, and it's too
There
early
was
for me.
only a couple of questions about Atari. What was the name of the only Castlevania title released on the Sega Mega Drive? That was Bloodlines.
No idea.
What classic Atari 2600 game featured rows of rainbow blocks got my words wrong there. Featured rows of rainbow colored blocks that you had to destroy. Breakout, the original Breakout.
Oh, yeah.
When was the PS2 Slim Edition released? In what year? 2004.
Oh, I said 2. Damn it.
What was the first Final Fantasy game released on the PlayStation 1? I can't believe you didn't get this right. Final Fantasy 7. One of the most famous games in history.
I've never really played Final Fantasy.
You got 2 questions right then. What was the name of the handheld version of the TurboGrafx-16? That was called the Turbo Express.
No, I don't know.
This game, I couldn't believe you didn't get question 9 right. What game stars Gilius, Thunderhead and Death Adder? That's Golden Axe. Finally, question 10. What was the name of the optional robot accessory that came with the NES at launch? Rob.
The robot.
Rob the robot.
Rob the robot. That was it. Oh, it wasn't a great showing there from Dan. I think what you've done there is you've put yourself in such a negative frame of mind that you've not, gone for it. You should have gone for it. Say what's in your head.
I played Golden Axe and I just didn't recognise the characters' names.
Apart from the dwarf is one of the main characters and the Death Adder is the end of game boss. Okay, that's fair enough. I mean, right? He's laughing. He's over there laughing. But let's see if he's laughing after these 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Okay, the Shockz16. You've got 15 questions in 2 minutes. You can pass on any of the questions and go back to them when you've finished. Do you understand the rules?
I understand the rules.
You do. Okay, and it's your time. It starts now. Which iconic FPS features the weapon the BFG?
Doom.
Doom, correct. Which CDI title starred Hulk Hogan?
Oh!
Pass.
Pass. What colour is Mario's hat?
Red.
Red, correct. What publisher is responsible for the Call of Duty series?
Infinity Ward?
No. Publisher, not developer.
Oh. Pass. I'll come back to it.
What was the last Amiga model released by Commodore?
GX4000?
You cheeky git. No, and you're passing on that one by default. Metroid 2 Return of Samus was exclusive to what Nintendo system?
Game Boy.
Game Boy, correct. What console generation does the Sega Mega Drive belong to?
Sorry, what?
What console generation does the Sega Mega Drive belong to?
5th.
5th, incorrect.
6th.
6th, incorrect.
7th.
Try in the middle of them two. Which punctuation symbol represents being spotted in Metal Gear Solid? This is right down your alley.
Oh, exclamation.
An exclamation mark, correct.
Yeah.
What is the name of the Amiga-based CD console Commodore released?
Oh, CD 35 or something?
Well, close, but 20 seconds.
No, pass.
20 seconds. Pass. Name 2 of the 7 Koopa featured in the Mario series. Just 2 of them.
Koopa Trooper and Koopa.
No.
Pass.
5 seconds. Pass. The 32X. Oh, your bloody time is out, but I've started, so I'll finish. The 32X was an add-on for what console?
Oh, come on.
The Mega Drive.
The Mega Drive. Correct.
How can
I'm just tallying up your scores there. You got 5 answers.
Why can I have had his questions?
Out of 11 questions. You still only did 2 more than you, Dan, so I wouldn't worry. You still have your specialists subjects to come. The questions you missed, which CDI title starred Hulk Hogan? That was Thunder in Paradise.
Yes.
Oh, shit,
Yeah.
What publisher is responsible for the Call of Duty series? Activision. We all know bloody Activision.
Yeah.
You're very good because Infinity Ward were the first developer for the game. What was the last Amiga model released by Commodore? That was the Amiga 4000. You got 3 questions right after that, and next question was question 9 you missed. What is the name of the Amiga-based CD console that Commodore released? That is a CD32. You were very close. Only 3 off there. That was good effort. Name 2 of the 7 Koopalings featured in the Mario series. Well, Koopa Trooper and Koopa are just Koopas. They're not the Koopalings.
Yeah.
The Koopalings are Wendy, Roy, Lemmy, Larry, Morton, Ludwig, and Iggy.
Yeah.
And finally, you did get the question on the 32X correct. So that's 5 answers to you, sir.
They're great.
So, at the break, Shock16 is in the lead, but only by a smidge. Only by a smidge.
Come on, Dan.
Now.
Damn.
Oh, the challenge is on here. I like it. I really do like this.
I think you get so caught up with one question, you forget to be fast. You just want to try and answer it.
Bit of trash talking. We always love a bit of trash talking on Retro MasterMindless. Okay, Dan Central.
Oh no.
Specialist subject, and your specialist chosen subject is a legendary blue icon, Sonic the Hedgehog. You have 15 questions on Sonic the Hedgehog games.
Oh, you'll smash me on this now. He'll smash me.
Yeah,
Are you?
But I get nervous.
Are you? Well, I'll give you 5 seconds to calm down, just to chill out, get into your Sonic, to pun a term, zone. Right.
Sonic zone.
Yeah. Are you ready, Dan?
No, but go on.
No, that's the second same answer what you given for the first round. Right, your time starts now.
Well,
What is the name of Sonic's primary enemy and nemesis?
Dr. Robotnik.
Correct. What was the name of the Japanese game designer who created Sonic?
Yuki Naka.
Yes, correct. In what year was Sonic the Hedgehog 1 released?
1991.
Correct. What pink female Sonic character featured in Sonic CD?
Amy Rose.
Amy Rose, correct. What is Tails' full name?
It's Miles Tails Prower.
Correct. Excellent. What is the second stage titled in Sonic 1 after the Green Hill Zone?
Marble Zone.
Marble Zone, correct. Rogue the Bat debuted in what Sonic game?
Sonic Adventure 2.
Very correct, yes. On what platform was Sonic Shuffle released?
Sega Dreamcast. Okay.
Correct. This is doing great. Which Sonic game featured lock-on tech, where Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 can be attached to the cartridge?
What, Sonic 2 and Knuckles in the Mega Drive?
Yes, you said it. Correct.
Right.
What Sonic Drift was a Japan-only release, but in what year?
It was on the Game Gear. It was on the Sega Game Gear. There was 2 of them. There was a
What year?
1994.
Correct. What type of animal is Knuckles?
Is an Echidna.
Is Echidna correct? The Aquatic Ruin Zone appears in what Sonic game?
Sonic 2.
Sonic 2, correct. Sonic Lost World appears on what Nintendo's platforms?
Wii U.
Yeah, and
3DS.
Correct. Collecting what item enables Sonic to survive one hit?
An invincibility where it goes.
No. Think more simpler. What does he collect all the time?
Rings.
Correct. Final question. What is special about Shadow the Hedgehog's shoes?
Makes him glide. Makes him slide.
What are they? They are.
They're like skating shoes.
Say it. They're not skating shoes. Your time is up. Oh, you just.
Oh.
I was looking for the answer on that last question. Dan, you have done amazingly well. You have 14 answers on Sonic the Hedgehog correct.
What was? Because I know he can glide.
He can fly. He wears hover shoes. That's what's special about them.
Oh, bollocks. Because I know they're...
Oh, bollocks, yes.
Don't worry about it, mate. You just smashed that.
You did smash that. You absolutely smashed that. Amazing. 14 correct answers on Silent Hair Job. You should be very proud of yourself. Without me asking the questions to Adam yet, you have joined third in the table with Harry Yak. So there we go. You've moaned about your first round, but you've just absolutely nailed that. Congratulations. Fantastic.
I knew he would do that.
Oh my god.
It's like Sonic's #1 fan.
I put some tricky ones in there. I thought he would like Rogue the Bat one. I almost fell off my chair when he answered that one right. It was fantastic. Yeah. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, now you can see how little I know about my subspecialist.
Yeah, she was in Sonic Adventure 2, and then she was in Sonic Heroes as well.
Which one was that? Sorry.
Rogue the Bat was in Sonic
Yes.
Adventure 2,
Yeah, but the question was what one he debuted in. And you got it right.
Yeah, but then she was in Sonic Heroes as well.
Good. Oh, she. Yes, of course it's she. I said he then. My mistake. But Magnus Novabugson does make mistakes sometimes. But will this man make mistakes? Here he is.
This was a mistake.
He's a man after my own wardrobe with his yellow headphones and yellow shirt. So
I've actually fully coded log. Black and yellow.
You are.
Black and yellow.
You need a yellow hat now, and then you're in, and then you can just blend into the background. Right, Shockz16, your specialist subject, if anyone would have actually guessed, is the Sega Saturn.
Of course.
It is. That was my first mistake.
Come on, Shockz.
15 questions on the Sega Saturn.
God.
You need 15 answers. Well, sorry, excuse me. You need 13 correct answers to equal Dan's score. So that puts the tension on. 2 minutes, 15 questions on the Sega Saturn. Get ready. Right. Starting now. How many bits does the Saturn possess?
32.
32, correct. In what year was the Saturn released in Europe?
95.
95, correct. How many million Sega Saturns were sold in total, to the point? You can go to the 0.5 on this, if you wish.
20 million.
No, far too generous. Remember, you can pass.
Yeah, pass.
Always come back to the question. What Saturn title features the characters Knights and Riala?
Oh, Nights into Dreams.
Nights into Dreams, correct. What Sonic game was to feature on the Saturn but was cancelled in 1996?
No, pass.
Pass. How many different processor chips are inside the Saturn?
2.
No. Yeah, I didn't believe this either, but it does have this. Each separate
3.
system. No, it's got loads.
4.
No.
5.
No.
6.
No.
Oh god. Pass.
You should have kept going. Upon what Japanese release of the Saturn, it sold out its first shipment entirely with how many units?
5 million.
Oh no, too generous.
3 million.
Come on, Shockz.
No.
2 million.
No.
Am I still being too generous?
Yeah.
500,000.
Closer. You've got a minute left.
250,000.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Right. Name two of the colours the Saturn was available in.
Come on, Shockz.
White and grey.
Yes, correct. How many face buttons are on the Saturn standard controller?
How many?
Face buttons on the control buttons on the Saturn standard controller. 20 seconds remaining.
6.
No.
Come on, Shockz.
8.
No, in the middle. Just say it in the middle of them two.
7.
7, correct. At E3 in 1997, Bernie Stoller famously said what quote which led to the Saturn's decline? I think your time is up.
It'll beast everything else.
No, incorrect. Oh, shocks. That was shocking. 1, 2, 3. Didn't even get beyond question 10, unfortunately. And I think I was, and even that. And you know what's going to rub it in even more and make Dan smile even more? My clock actually stopped for 20 seconds, so I think I gave you an extra 20 seconds, and you still didn't get it.
Oh man!
You started off well. You started off well.
I don't feel so bad for getting Golden Axe and Final Fantasy wrong now.
Yes. Well, yeah. This is it, isn't it? This is it.
Controller.
The first two.
Shocks is like, where's the controller?
He's got to check. I mean, if you want a stewards on this, then go for it. He's going for a stewards, everyone. This is a Retro MasterMindless first.
I do have a Saturn controller somewhere.
Did you count the select button, the start and select button?
All the face buttons.
Yeah, then 7.
I'm glad my research went up trumps there.
How many buttons did we say?
7.
I didn't count the start button, did I? That's what.
No.
7.
There we go. Dan's holding it up there. There we go. Just hold it up to the camera. That is 7 buttons. Confirmation of 7 buttons on the Saturn controller.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, of course.
So, oh shit in hell, Shocks. You got you started off really well there. You got stuck on question 3, and it kind of went downhill from there. How many Sega Saturn units were sold in million? 9.5 million. I gave you the clue there with saying the 0.5.
Is that
9.5 million? Yes, indeed. What Sonic game was?
Guess would have been 10, but
well, close enough.
I'm interested in one.
What Sonic game was to feature on the Saturn but was cancelled in '96? That was Sonic Extreme. Dan, would you have known that?
Of course it was. Yes.
Question 6: how many different processor chips are inside the Saturn? There are 8 processors in the Saturn. There was 2 primary processors, and every single chip for the sound, the graphics, and everything else is actually termed as a processor.
I really should have known that one. Really.
A very strange architectural setup there.
That is
you've got a couple of. Yeah, is it? Yeah. Oh, yes. 1, 2. You've actually got 6 right. Yeah, tell a lie. You've got 6 right because I gave you the face buttons one at last, and I just crossed that out. But the last one, anyway, was question 10. You only got to question 10. At E3 in '97, Bernie Stoller famously said what quote which led to the Saturn's decline. That quote was, "The Saturn is not our future."
Ah.
That was it for the Saturn, unfortunately.
What would have been the other questions then?
No, well, I could. Oh, go on then. I'll tell you then.
Yeah.
I normally save other questions for another episode, but no, because he's asked so nicely and he's done so badly, I will tell him. The other questions were, what was the launch price of the Saturn in the US?
I don't know.
It was $399. When was the Saturn officially discontinued in the US and Europe?
98.
98, correct. What 2 rival systems were the main competitors to the Saturn?
PS2.
Sorry, one at a time, please.
N64 and PlayStation?
Yes, yeah, N64 and PlayStation. You would have loved this question. It went earlier in the stream. What gallery shoot 'em up on the Saturn features a player riding a dragon?
Shoot 'em up. Oh, what?
Gallery style shoot 'em up. Features the player riding a dragon. Panzer Dragoon.
Oh, of course, yeah, of course.
And finally, what's your channel about the Sega Saturn? I don't know whether there's 2 of them.
I'm thinking of just changing it now.
I'm sure your logo is you holding a Saturn logo in the sky, like you're embracing it. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna get some clog. I think I've got a funny feeling you're gonna get some clog after this.
That logo is owed.
Yeah. You're going to tell me next. It's actually the power-up symbol from Altered Beast, isn't it? That's what it is.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. See,
the last
with Altered Beast, you got it wrong.
Yeah. Yes. Well, and the last question was, what generation does the Saturn belong to? Which was the 5th generation.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And not the 5th Dimension, which was a terrible band. So, ShockzCentral after that, you got a total of 11 points. That makes Dan the clear winner with a total of 17. Congratulations, Dan. That was an absolutely outstanding performance on Sonic the Hedgehog. Like I said, it puts you into the playoff positions. You are joint 3rd with Mr. Harry Yak.
Wow.
Shocks, unfortunately, you're bottom of the table. You are under Woodland 37.
Oh,
Not for the first time.
So, on that note, you said, on that note, that about wraps up this 5th edition of Retro MasterMindless. It has been ShockzCentral.
yes, I like it.
Congratulations to today's winner, Dancentral, and thank you for both my contestants for the gracious showings. Very good, and all was good for great comedy value as well. And yes, and I think you should be boning up on your Saturn knowledge, Shocks, there.
Yeah, definitely. It was nerves. It was all down to nerves, people.
I'll give the final word to today's winner, Dancentral. Would you like to say anything to your defeated opponent?
I actually want to say that he was a great opponent. Honestly, I do. I think he did, make a great effort there. I really do. Considering his specialist subject was not an easy one, really. It's quite broad. So well done, mate. That's good.
Yes. Very gracious of you. Gracious.
He was a great opponent. He's a good guy.
It's always easy to be gracious in winning, which I always say. So
I get some of my nerves to him. So.
Thank you everyone for watching this edition of Retro MasterMindless. I have been Magnus Novabugson. I hope to see you on the next brain-melting edition. Thank you everyone, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
So after episode 5 of Retro MasterMindless, we see that Chris Shank and Monkey Spaz are still leading the way, but Dancentral has joined Harry Yak in joint 3rd place, with everybody else moving down a peg. In the bottom half of the table, we see that Woodlin is no longer on the floor, and Shockz16 has taken his place on a measly 11 points. Join me next time for the next edition of Retro MasterMindless.